2007 Chevy van 2500 4.8. We're having some electrical problem here. The complaint is that sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't. If it starts up, it's just going to keep running no matter what you do. Turn the key out, take the key out, ignition, it's going to keep running. So the guy did some stuff. He put a new starter, did not fix it. He put a new ignition switch, did not fix it. Also having some problem with the ABS. Sometimes it turns on without touching the brake pedal. It just started making some noise. I hook up my scanner, I see the codes and all that stuff, but sometimes you don't go by codes because what's just happened is something on electrical problem, short in the system, and you replace all kinds of stuff, and then turns out that it's not those sensors. Now he did replace the two sensors on the front, for the front wheels, and the problem is still doing it. So now as you can see right here, there's a bunch of connectors down here, and you see that water right there, green stuff. This is a big connector. It has some green spots, and I'm going to clean it with the electrical cleaner. And this one has two big connectors, and this is the other one that it has some dirty stuff on it. This is the other connector for the fuse box right here. Inside there has some green stuff. You might not see it on camera. So this is the fuse box, right? As you can see right here, this thing is melting. It's like, look, it's burning. This fuse right here, when I took it out, it's all burnt. And all the spots right here is just melting right here. This one here, the 60 amps fuse, and it has green stuff in there too, that connector. And this right here looks all nasty. So sometimes, I'm not saying this is your problem on your vehicle, but it could be. It happened to us in the past. We had the same problem, and we looked everywhere. We checked every single thing. We unplugged every single light that this thing has on the other van, not this one. We unplugged the radio. We took everything apart. We took everything out just to find out where the short was. And then it turns out the engine was doing the same exact thing. So, well, that's another thing. So what we did is we took another fuse box from another vehicle that it was into an accident. It was still good, you know, some parts were good. We put it in, and that thing was running for 2 months, no problem. That is not ABS light acting up, nothing like that. This thing, sometimes it turns the ABS on without touching the brake pedal. And that's weird, right? The guy said, okay, I don't want to get into an accident. I said, I don't think you're going to get into an accident because the car is going to stop without ABS or not. You know, it's not because you don't have ABS, you're not going to be able to stop. You're going to reverse to non-ABS brake. Yeah, you're not going to have the ABF computer working for you, but you're still going to stop the vehicle. And so we put another box from another vehicle, the same vehicle. We put it in here. And that's like I said, it's another van, not this one. And that vehicle was running for a month with no problem. So what the guy did, he went to the dealer, he bought a brand new one, we plug it in. It's been 2 years already, has no problem. Now, as you can see here, there is a bunch of water right here, green stuff. You can see the wire is covered with green. That is from water. So if you're having these type of problems, I'll say take a look at this box. If you find out that it's water in here, that's got to be your box is shorting out. Something is bad. Look at this. It's all melted right here, burned, and this right here is burnt too, green stuff. This is for the 125 fuses. It's all green, so it has a bunch of dirt, water, green. So this thing inside is just not good anymore. So no matter what you do, sometimes that relay click, sometimes it doesn't. You put a brand new relay here. This is for the it runs the ignition, it runs all kinds of stuff. This is a 5-pin relay, so it runs a bunch of stuff. So you hear that click sometimes it doesn't. And you put a brand new one in, and it's still doing the same exact thing, and it's not going to change. But sometimes you start it up and it will start right up, will run no problem for 1 day or 2 days, and then you're going to have the same problem. So now what we did is we went right to the the junkyard, and he bought a brand new one of this, but it wasn't the exact one, so we cannot use that one. So what I did is I went to the dealer, I bought a brand new one. And I'll say I bought a brand new one because that's going to be the problem. It happened to us in most, I mean, I asked all my friends, and they own shops. Been working for a lot of years, and with that type, when that type of problems is in your vehicle, that fuse box is giving you all those problems. So here is the brand new one. I'm gonna show you right now, right here. So you can see this is a brand new box, and this was like a $300. Let's see, brand new, old burnt out. This brand new one is pretty good. And again, you can just go to junkyard and get one, but you know, you never know if it has water in it, all green stuff. And so you just want to, you know, you got to make sure this is the problem. You know, you might have another problem, but like I said, I find out that like 80% is going to be this. If you have water and all the crazy things acting up, and you unplug all the relays, just, you know, to turn the lights off, the radio, everything inside turns off, and the car is doing the same thing. So it's not anything is shorting inside the car, like it be the radio and all bunch of stuff. Sometimes they're shorting out. So that's what you're gonna do. You want to test that out. But like I said, if you find water, green stuff like this nasty thing is right there, just get another box. Get it from the junkyard if you don't have the money to spend it. Put it on. If you find out 2 months later it's still working, no problem. So just go get a brand new one, or just keep using the old one. You know, it doesn't matter. But this is the problem on this one. I'm going to plug this in, which is pretty easy to do. You just got to plug this connector. I'm going to clean everything with electrical cleaner. I'm going to use a sandpaper on those power cables right there. Clean everything out, plug everything in, and then start it up. And let's see what happened. All right, that is the new one right there. That's how it should look like. All the connections. Remember, these 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, are for the plugs underneath. So you just gotta tighten them up and a little bit, you know, you don't have to go crazy with it. Put the power cables, sandpaper down, you know, clean everything up really good. Put them on, and don't forget to put the cover back on. This is very important for the water, you know, the kind of crazy stuff. So this part right here does not have the cover, so the guy lost it. So he's gonna get one on eBay. You know, they're not that much money, so who cares? So now let's go inside and look at the computer right here. Let's do a full scan. Let me see what we got. So as you can see here, scanning everything. It's all green. And I took this for the long drive, 150 miles, maybe more than that. Speed 60, 70, 50. And it's all green. There is not ABF, nothing like that. PCM is all good. And the voltage are pretty low because I've been running the ignition switch, doing other stuff. The lights on, so all that stuff is going to drain the battery a little bit. But as you can see, everything works. There is no codes anymore. Like ABF was acting up when he was driving. It did not act on me. We're going to drive it for a little bit. If it comes up, so any problem, I'll make another video for it. And if he has an ABF problem, then we're going to look at it. We're going to make a video for it and find out what's going on. So remember, always check the fuel box. If it's start to short out, or it has all water and stuff like that, it's something, you know, dirt, whatever, it's not going to work properly, and you're going to get all kinds of crazy stuff. And you're going to have to replace it, you know, that's how it is. And don't buy any sensor. Don't spend money like this guy did, buying a starter, buying an ignition switch, buying ABS sensors, because all that stuff need to be tested. But these type of things, the ABS sensor with the oscilloscope and all that kind of crap, and you do not want to spend all that money. It's a lot of money though. So he already got a brand new starter, brand new ignition switch, brand new everything. And you know, let's start it up. Let's start it up. See what happened. That thing started right up. See? Start right up. Engine is running, no problem. Really good. Start right up. It's not like I have to go back and forth with the switch, turn it on and off, on and off. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.